Welcome back, everybody. I was watching Blaze the other day, and Beck did a little segment on the ATF going door to door, infringing on citizens' rights, baiting and fishing for information, infringing on the Fourth Amendment right of privacy. Now, this happened a few days ago and has been reported on many great channels, but I wanted to make sure that our community got the information, as this may very well soon affect you. And I have some additional helpful tips for you to handle this situation and know what to expect. Because what they're doing may affect you even more so in the near future. Because what they just approved, that bill will trigger many, many more gun owners in the near future, possibly putting the ATF or FBI at your doorstep. And good information you need to know coming right up. Back to our awesome community, and if you're brand new here and like the idea of up-to-date information that affects you with emergency preparedness, prepping, how-tos, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Okay, so I really wanted to do this video, but I didn't right out of the gate because a bunch of guys had already put out videos, but then I was like, you know what? Some of our community and some people may have not seen this, and I want to put in my 2 cents. I want to go through this viral video and break it down for you guys so you guys understand what you're looking at, how to handle and manage the situation properly. Because there is an agenda here, it's going to get worse, and it's most likely going to involve most of you. We have a government, and by the looks of it, they want to get rid of our guns, and they aren't doing it quick, and they aren't doing it swift. They have like a 5-year plan to accomplish what they're doing, and they are chipping away at it little by little, and they are achieving their goal. What you need to know is how to handle this probable situation that could end up at your doorstep. Okay, so if you're new to this topic, ATF shows up at a guy's doorstep stating that there was a trigger, a red flag that popped his name up, and they want to come and see his guns. They want to come and get additional information from him. He didn't do anything wrong. But what's going on here is they're asking for information that they already have. They're requesting information they have no business approaching these guys for, infringing on their Fourth Amendment right, and tricking people into giving information that they don't have to give, with some type of weird agenda that we don't really know about, aside from them getting as much information as they can to meet their end goal agenda, which is to get rid of our guns. So the report says that this guy bought 7 guns, which threw up some red flags, some triggers, and they wanted to come question him about it. They possibly think that a guy that's buying that many guns might be selling them on the side. Who knows? But he legally bought the guns and shouldn't be approached. It's none of their business what he's doing with the guns. In this situation, there was absolutely no probable cause for them to be at his doorstep requesting that additional information. Now, what a lot of people are seeing here is a violation of privacy and a violation of rights. So real quick, let's go through this video and break down what's going on, so you understand how this works and how you should respond. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you guys some critical tips for you guys to know and keep in mind and keep on board for if this should happen to you. Now, this is ATF showing up on the doorstep of a citizen in Delaware. By the ATF standpoint, had said he had done nothing wrong.
All I'm doing is verifying that you have it. You got 2 different purchases. Okay. If you have them, I'm out of here. That's how quick it is. Yeah. You have them with you by any chance? Are they? If you can unload them and bring them out, or you can go out to your foyer here, check them out, by serial number, and we're out of here.
First of all, no. They have no business asking you for that information. Am I under arrest? Am I free to go? Remember those 2 things. These guys are asking you to cooperate. They are asking you for information that they cannot enforce. They do not have a warrant. They are fishing for information from you. Now, as you can see, this is a normal neighborhood. It's not in the hood. It doesn't look sketchy at all in the background. What looks sketchy is that he's got different guys staged in his yard looking super intimidating. Buys more than 2 guns, generates a flag for them to have to check out. Wrong. No, that's not what happens. This guy did nothing illegal, and there's no reason for them to be there. Whether they should be or shouldn't be asking, they have a right to ask you these questions. You have the right not to say a word. You have a right to remain silent. Now remember, 10, 20 years ago, FBI or police show up, they say that they've got an issue. Yeah, you probably would have said, come on in, let's get this cleared up. But nowadays, SHTF 2022, I don't think so. Who trusts the FBI now? And even more so, the ATF. People trust the ATF even less. Here's what you need to know. If they show up and say, hey, I need to see your guns, you say, show me the warrant. If they have no warrant, they have no business being there and no business asking you any personal questions. If they say they do not have a warrant, they have no business asking you any questions. You can politely say, go get a warrant, because if they get a warrant, that means they have reasonable suspicion evidence against you using that gun in a crime or an illegal way. Realistically, if they already have a warrant, they're gonna come blowing in and they ain't gonna be asking any questions. They're gonna break down your door whether you open it or not. If that's not the case, don't even open your door. You can talk through the door. They ask you questions, you ask them if they have a warrant. You ask them if you're under arrest. If they say, no, I don't have a warrant, no, you're not under arrest, am I free to go? You don't have to say another word. Am I free to go? Am I under arrest? No. Am I free to go? You can tell them that you can arrange a sit down with your attorney present. Otherwise, you have the right to remain silent. And if they have no reason to arrest you, keep it zipped. Don't say anything, because anything that you say could be used against you in the court of law. Huge thing to remember, say less, hardly say anything at all. These guys are trained to get information out of you. They will question you from a trained perspective to get information out of you. And if you're not under arrest and they don't have a warrant, you don't have to say a word. And even more so, if you are under arrest, don't say a word. Save it for when you talk to your attorney or your attorney's present. Did you notice how the agent was strategically playing like mind games, trying to make it about the time? Show me your stuff. We'll be really quick and we'll be out of here. It won't take much time. He's being strategic to get you thinking, okay, this is the quick way to get them off of my porch because I feel uncomfortable with them on my porch. Don't fall for it. Watch.
If you have them, I'm out of here. That's how quick it is. Yeah. You have them with you by any chance? Are they? If you can unload them and bring them out, or you can go out to your foyer here, check them out, by serial number, and we're out of here.
That's it?
Yep.
That's it. It'll take 5 seconds.
The reason we're out here is we're obviously gun violence has been an uptick, so we want to make sure we've been having a lot of issues with straw purchases. So one of the things indicators that we get is somebody makes like a large gun purchase, and then a lot of times we've been there like, oh, those guns got taken. We're like,
So the idea is when you purchase more than 2 guns at a time, it generates a multiple sale report. And it comes to us and we have to check them out. That's all that is. He did nothing wrong. Did absolutely zero. I noticed that you were stopped in Philly though, right? With one of your guns?
Now remember, a lot of guys are going to advise you to not even open the door. If they have no warrant, you do not have to open the door. Like I said, these guys are trained to ask you questions to get you to answer.
Yeah. You have them with you by any chance? Are they? If you can unload them and bring them out, or you can go out to your foyer here, check them out.
None of your business. None of your business. None of your business. Remember, they have to have evidence to get and obtain a warrant legally. If you talk to them, give them enough information, let them look around enough, they find reasonable suspicions, it could take a whole big turn on you. Like I said, experts will tell you, don't even open the door. They are trained to look inside and look around to see if they see any reasonable cause, any probable threats they're trained to look for, any reasoning to take some authority. Look at them do it right here.
If you can unload them and bring them out, or you can go out to your foyer here, check them out.
See, that's why you don't even want to open the door. If you do want to open the door, crack it. Put your face through the door, ask them if they have a warrant, ask them what's going on. Don't answer questions. Don't answer questions. No warrant? Am I under arrest? Am I free to go? Those are the things that you need to remember. Most experts recommend you not to even open the door because you are opening the door wider for them to find any reason to prosecute you. Crack open the door, talk through the door, tell them politely you're more than happy to talk to them with an attorney present. If they have evidence that you used those guns in an illegal way, they will go get a warrant. And if they have a warrant, then you need to show them your guns. But if not, none of their business. You have to know your rights and you have to know how to handle this situation. They are preying on people that don't know their rights, looking for the people that are just polite and willing to fall for their traps of getting the information they're looking for.
That is, he did nothing wrong. Did absolutely zero. I noticed that you were stopped in Philly though, right? With one of your guns?
Comfortable? I'm okay. I didn't expect.
Oh no! Listen, it just came up. I'm telling you. That's why we came here. Look, this there's an email from the federal side saying, hey, can you make sure this guy's got his gun? Now, if you recently just purchased a whole bunch of guns, if we can look at them and just
I have them all.
scratch them off, and that way, because I know you're going to see this again.
Yeah, we can just write which ones you just bought, and so if we save a trip from coming back, we can just confirm that you have them.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll go get them.
Okay.
Okay.
We will wait out here.
Okay.
We will stay out here.
Okay.
You can lock yourself in
My
there.
little boy in there and my wife.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Listen, I understand. We'll stay out here. No big deal.
That's fine.
All right?
We'll stay
All right.
out here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Blaze reported that sheriffs in certain counties like Bryan Whitney are being questioned by the FBI, wanting them to give over the information of these gun owners. Good sheriffs like that are saying, no, you're not infringing on their rights. We need more sheriffs like that. These agencies are currently cultivating audits that are infringing on our rights. You have to ask, what's the reason for this? Why are they wanting this additional information? They want to know all this information from people that have a concealed carry permit. The FBI, they had to go through the FBI to get a background check to get the concealed weapons permit. So why is the FBI coming around knocking on doors asking for information? Shouldn't they have all of this information already? The whole thing sounds really fishy to me. Is it possibly that there's side divisions of, say, the FBI that shouldn't have this information, that are fishing for all this extra information, that maybe are affiliated with divisions that are part of the FBI that we've learned not to trust over the past years? Like I said, they could be on your doorstep sooner than later, because they just approved a bill, and if passed, they're going to be coming after the assault weapons. And if they come knocking on your door, you need to know your rights, and you need to know how to handle the situation properly. So remember, if they don't have a warrant, they have no reason being at your doorstep. And if they do have a warrant, you need to comply and keep your mouth shut either way. The less you say, the better. The thing that one of my friends repeatedly says, always ask them if they have a warrant. Answer is no. Am I under arrest? If the answer is no, am I free to go? And they will try to trick you into conversation. Remember, you have the right to remain silent, and you have a right to an attorney. You can tell them if you want to that you're happy to set up an appointment with an attorney present to go through questions. Otherwise, goodbye. No. What these guys are looking for is information that you do not need to provide, and you shouldn't. Our rights and freedoms are under attack. So please share this video. Get the word out. More people need to know about their rights. They need to know the Constitution. More so, they need to know how to handle this situation, because it's getting sketchy out there. Anyway, guys, keep prepping, be prepared, keep learning, and keep doing. We'll see you guys on the next one.